What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Episode 23. Today's topic, today's message is very important. So, whatever it is that you're doing, I ask that you stop and just truly listen to me and what I'm about to say. Today's topic is you are only as far as your highest thoughts, and you have to believe in yourself. It's a lot of people out here who were raised in an environment or just grew up with people telling them what they should and should not do. So, that just means if you have a dream and you tell it to somebody who doesn't have those as high dreams, they kind of limit you because they don't believe in it themselves. So with the environment, it's a lot of people that live in an environment where they don't get past this certain level. You know what I'm saying? So it's normal for them to think big things is them going to school or them going to trade school or them going to the military. So if you were an athlete or you were a musician and you want to do those things, you're very passionate about those things, but the moment you tell somebody else that's what you want to take serious and that's what you want to do in your life, they kind of limit you. They kind of tell you, nah, that's not really possible. You should go to school and get a degree in, you know what I'm saying, nursing or doctoring or being a lawyer or something like that. They kind of just knock your dreams and ambitions about being an athlete or being a musician or whatever it may be that's not normal to the world. They kind of knock you down and tell you don't do that because you're not supposed to do so. Society has a way of telling people what they should and should not do. So a lot of people in the world are conformed to society, meaning they just don't do what they really want to do. They do what they're supposed to do. Like a lot of people believe, okay, once you graduate high school, you got to get a really good job, or you know what I'm saying, you got to start your career in a job, or you got to go to college or trade school, like I just said. But anything outside of that is deemed unnormal. So if you have something you're very passionate about, but it doesn't fit in society's norms, you're going to be looked at as an outlier. You're going to be looked at as weird. And if you listen to that, you're not going to reach your highest potential. That's why I feel like it's very important for you to keep having high thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Keep having thoughts that's of what you want to do in your life, and don't dim your potential for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So you may want to be this big musician, and your parents or your friends or just everybody you talk to is telling you, nah, don't do that. That's weird. That's impossible. Like, you're not going to get nowhere with that. You know how many pro musicians get paid? You know what I'm saying? You know how many pro musicians actually make a good career off of that? They try to hit you with the stats. They'll try and hit you with anything just for you to not do it, right? And it's weird because they grew up believing that you can't do that. They grew up believing that if you don't go to school or college or get a good job, like, you're done. So it's very important that you don't let other people's opinions or ideas dictate you and slow you down, and don't allow you to reach your fullest potential on whatever it is that you want to be, because you're just listening to them. So don't listen to nobody. Listen to your heart. You know what I'm saying? If it's put on your heart and that's something you feel you're capable of doing, I say go all in. You know what I'm saying? Do it, and do it without regret. Do it without having to. You kind of have to feed into that outlier. You know what I mean? If you feel like you're meant to do something out of society's norms, feed into that. Like being an athlete, you know what I'm saying? You want to take it serious, but people are looking at you crazy because it's not a lot of people who are doing that. Just feed into it. Don't take it as negativity, because that's just their highest thoughts. Feed into it and really take over the mindset like, okay, I know I'm doing it different, but I am different, and I'm gonna get different results just because I am different. You know what I mean? I always have the mindset of if it's normal, I'm gonna get the same results as everybody. So me doing different things, I'm gonna get different results, which leads to me being great and getting my full potential. So it's this example I'm gonna give y'all. Say it's gnats in a box, right? It's gnats in a 2 feet box, and in the box they can only jump 2 feet, but outside of the box they could jump 3 feet. But these 3 feet jumping nets, that's their potential. They get into the box and they can only jump 2 feet, okay? So they have kids. The nets have kids in the box. And the kids only jump 2 feet high. And everybody in that box is jumping 2 feet high. And then they remove the box, let's say after a month or two, they remove the box and they're still only jumping 2 feet high. And their parents are like, oh, we can only jump 2 feet high. That's what we've been doing. And now the kids grow up thinking that they can only jump 2 feet high. But little do they know, they can jump 3 feet high. They have the potential to jump 3 feet high, but they're not jumping 3 feet high just because of the fact that that's what their environment is telling them. You know what I'm saying? They're not taking the risk. They don't have the mindset of, oh, I can jump higher. They're conformed to society. You know what I mean? They don't have the power to think higher. They're not even trying to think higher. They see what it is and they just accept it. That's what I'm telling you. Don't accept life, all right? Don't accept what everybody else is telling you. I want you to continue to strive to think higher of yourself and what you are capable of doing, because you could really reach your highest potential and tap into that potential of yourself you didn't even know you could tap into. And it all starts by just thinking higher of yourself and being, you know what I'm saying, thinking higher thoughts constantly. So you're, like I said at the beginning, you're only as far as your highest thoughts, because whatever you believe is whatever you can achieve. And that's facts. Like, if you believe you can go this far, you're going to go this far. Or you have the chance to go this far. But if you don't think you can go this far, you only think you can go this far, that's as far as you're going to make it. And this message is very important because I really want y'all to reach y'all highest potential. I don't want to just have this information and keep it to myself or whatever. I want everybody to get the best out of life and do whatever the best thing is for you. I want everybody to reach their highest potential. And so to summarize this message is, I want y'all to have high confidence in whatever it is that you're doing. So even if it's not normal, all right, if it's not normal to the world, but you have high confidence in it, I want y'all to continue to have that high confidence. Have that high confidence in what other people may have low confidence in. So you can't listen to the outside voices, and you have to have confidence in whatever you believe you're capable of doing. And second off, you have to have positive high thoughts about yourself, because those positive high thoughts will continue to allow you to achieve big things. If you have big dreams, big aspirations, you have the chance of getting those things. But if you only have low dreams, you know what I'm saying, you don't really dream big, that's as far as you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna continue to be satisfied and complacent where you are in your life if you don't have the ability to dream high and have confidence in whatever that it is you want to do. That's gonna be a wrap, man, to episode 23. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe. I'm gonna put a link to my velour hats in the description, man. Y'all go cop some of my merch, and I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.